Leaders face them, help shape them, have them, and they are always adjusting. This is a leader's guide to job attitudes. Job attitudes. Whys. There are several reasons why we should care about job attitudes. It includes job satisfaction, which is the positive emotional state resulting from the appraisal of one's job or job experiences. Exacerbated stress leads to emotional exhaustion and negatively affects job attitude. Is a different construct than satisfaction with the supervisor, which is agreeableness, and emotional stability, which is most strongly influenced the employee's satisfaction with the supervisor. Organizational commitment, which is the degree to which the employee is involved in and identifies with the organization. Identification with the organization is directly related to turnover. Affective commitment is the emotional attachment to and belief in organizational values. Continuous commitment, which is staying with the organization versus leaving, normally due to economic reasons. And normative commitment, obligation to remain for moral or ethical reasons with the organization. Work engagement, which is the dedication, intenseness, sense of excitement, and passion with one's work. The job attitude influences performance, but performance also influences job attitude. It's also important to note the person's ability to influence the quality of their own work. Absenteeism. Research suggests that voluntary absenteeism, like taking a mental day, happens less often with positive job attitudes. Also, for positive job attitudes, you have less turnover and less counterproductive work behaviors. And for unit performance is impacted by this when you have structured onboarding for newcomers during critical period for adjustment and socialization in the first weeks, resulting in higher retention, improved attachment to, and satisfaction with the organization. Now that we know why we should care about it, let's take a look at what it is. There are three key components of job attitudes. The first is affective, which is the feeling towards one's job and organization. Also includes affective states while working. And the behavioral actions, if the target of the attitude and behaviors are consistent. And group norms are variables of job attitude. Cognitive evaluations are the beliefs about the organization. And chit-chat among co-workers can be both a sign of productivity or a waste of time. Antecedents. One of the antecedents is job characteristics, which includes skill variety, which is the enjoyment of the skills being done and the perceived benefit and mix of the skills that benefit the job. Task identity and significance, which is identifiable work with visible outcomes like a metric or something tangible. And then autonomy is the level of freedom that they have on the job over time or task or time that they're doing the task. And feedback is providing valid, relevant feedback that is timely and actionable. And self-determination is important for happiness in the workplace. And job characteristics matter more to those with a high need for growth. And then there are two facets to job satisfaction. The first is intrinsic, which is the satisfaction of the opportunity to use skills and doing the work itself. And extrinsic, which includes satisfaction with material benefits of the job, such as pay. Some more antecedents include leadership. The quality of the relationship with employees matter. Perceived organizational support, which is the perception if the organization cares about and is committed to its employees' well-being. The job demands and resource model is a good tool. For every job demand that you have, there's a resource available to complete that demand. Justice is the fair treatment of employees, and there's 3 parts. Interactional justice is the interpersonal treatment from one's manager. Distributive justice, which is the perceived fairness of rewards from the organization. And procedural justice, which is the perceived fairness of the process used to make decisions within the organization. Related to voice, which is active and constructive attempts to improve conditions.
Diversity alert.
Let's take a closer look at justice. Interactional justice is the interpersonal treatment from one's manager. So if the manager has issues with either service level or deep level attributes, then there's a problem and an opportunity that may present itself legally. And then distributive justice, there's research showing evidence that often diverse members are denied tangible resources. And then you have psychological contracts, which is the relationship between employers and employees and the mutual expectations that they have. If this is not good, and then you have a psychological safety climate, which is related to voice, and if that's not good, I don't feel like I can speak up, then you're not going to have any changes in your organizational norms because no one's going to be there trying to change them. So it's going to impact you over time. And there's evidence to support that if customers witness or are targets of incivility due to diversity, that will impact their shopping behaviors. Some important notes. Stereotype threat is a psychological threat that arises when one is in a situation or doing something for which a negative stereotype about one group applies. Research shows that stereotypes negatively impact job satisfaction, performance, and job attitudes. There are 2 types: an acute threat that occurs just before a task or behavior, and chronic daily reminders over time. And there are some things impacting this, like a stereotype vulnerability, which is a group membership. Identification includes your locus of control, some personality types, knowledge of and belief of stereotypes. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that you got something out of it that you can take with you back to improve your leadership skills. And don't forget that if you would like to see me in person, do my research presentations, or anything like that, make sure to contact me via my website, which is linked below. And until next time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Check out these other videos from my channel